Welcome to this video on the Epstein case in the USA, its origin, evolution, and consequences. I am Grzegorz K. Jekyll. In this introduction, we will explore what the Epstein case is and why it generates such intense emotion. We will also look at how this case goes beyond the story of a single criminal and examine its scope and the current state of knowledge. Jeffrey Epstein was a financier, multimillionaire, and philanthropist. His social position and contacts were vast, connecting him with political and media elites. He lived a life of luxury, with an influential network of relationships. The initial accusations in 2005 to 2008 involved the sexual exploitation of minors in Palm Beach. The investigation was limited. The controversial 2008 non-prosecution agreement allowed him to avoid federal charges, resulting in a mild sentence and prison privileges. This agreement faced significant criticism and questions about political influence. Epstein's rearrest in 2019 brought new federal charges for sex trafficking of minors and conspiracy. The scope of these charges covered New York, Florida, and the Virgin Islands. This sparked a major public and media reaction. Jeffrey Epstein's death in the MCC New York Detention Center led to questions and controversy. The official version was suicide, but many contests and doubts about the investigation remain. The legal consequence was the termination of the criminal proceedings against him. Ghislaine Maxwell, Epstein's collaborator, played a role in recruiting and coordinating victims. Her trial resulted in a conviction with a 20-year prison sentence. Her conviction provided a sense of justice and validation for the victims and the investigation. The Epstein Files refer to the publication of documents concerning the case. These include millions of pages, photos, and recordings. A significant challenge is the redaction and censoring of certain documents before publication, despite their undeniable legal importance. The publication of the names and contacts in the documents has sparked polemics. It's crucial to distinguish between mere social contact and criminal responsibility. The revelations have significant political and media consequences. Political and social reactions include pressure from Congress for the full publication of the dossiers. There's also a conflict over transparency with the Department of Justice. The voice of the victims and their advocates is prominent, contributing to a decrease in public trust in state institutions. The Epstein case highlights malfunctions and systemic problems in the justice system, including inequality in the treatment of elites, double standards for the wealthy, and shortcomings in protecting victims of sexual crimes. It also has long-lasting social and legal consequences, affecting trust and the perception of justice. To summarize, we've reviewed the most important conclusions, what is certain about the case, and what remains unclear. We also considered why the Epstein case still matters, despite his death. This infographic summarizes the key facts: who Jeffrey Epstein was, the timeline of key events from 2005 to 2026, the controversies around his death, Ghislaine Maxwell's role, the Epstein dossiers, and the significance of the case as a test for the rule of law. It is important to remember that this case is a testament to the rule of law. Finally, we leave you with some questions. Will the whole truth ever be known? What should real accountability for the elites look like? We encourage reflection on these points. These final conclusions remind us that this is not just the case of one man, but a test for the rule of law. Thank you for your attention.